All right, my name's Dennis Barker. I've got a couple of things to talk about today because I've been working on a website for a project that's been on my mind for a while now, probably a complete total of 15 years. But this is version, it's probably version 0.5 of what I'm actually doing. The project is Biochemical Reiki. So what I'm going to be doing is sitting down and tuning in and getting some symbols to focus the healing process on biochemistry. Now that sounds complicated, but the way I'm going to be doing it, it's going to be simple. The Reiki part, at least, is going to be simple. It's a collection of symbols that are designed to improve the quality of the processes going on in cells. So very specifically targeted at cell biochemistry. And it's done symbolically. It's a way of focusing your mind, tuning your mind to that particular aspect of your health. And I haven't done very many symbols yet. I've got a couple in mind, one of which is a circle with an infinity symbol, which pretty much expresses incoming and outgoing biochemical processes within a cell. I'm going to adapt it and add things to it and maybe change the colors a little bit and do things that represent other aspects of the process. So I've got a basic symbol that I'm working with, and then I'll be adding little things to it to focus it on a specific aspect of cell biochemistry, or to focus it on a particular chemical process. So that's my thinking at the moment. So the Reiki part will be simple. It'll just be a matter of learning a few symbols and using a few symbols. The nutrition aspect, I'm looking at bringing in people to talk about the actual biochemical processes involved in nutrition and the processes involved in breathing and in sleeping and in exercise. So it's going to be four aspects to it, four elements to it, if you like. I'm trained in Reiki Seiki, which is based around four elements. So I'm used to working with fours. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the last 15 years, is working with four elements. So this is an extension of that into biochemistry. Now the website's done. You can find it at biochemicalreiki.com. That's BIOCHEMICAL, and Reiki is REIKI. Why I should need to think about spelling Reiki after 15 years, I'm not sure, but it still happens. So yeah, biochemicalreiki.com. There's a basic site up there. It's going to be charged at £360 for the year. So the way I'm doing it is annual subscription, and I'll be adding things as I go on, month at a time. So it'll be a teaching process over 12 months. After 12 months, you then start to think about maybe passing this on to students. So then there'll be year 2, which is the teaching process and the thought that I've put into that. So I'm developing this as I go along, so it might adapt a little bit, but that's the principle. So the total outlay is £720, and then you'll be qualified to teach biochemical Reiki. So if you know what the outlay is, you can budget towards it. It's £30 a month, essentially. I can do it on monthly payments, but you won't get the qualifications until you've completed the training and completed the payments. Okay, so that's the way I'm thinking at the moment. I'm looking for 25 people who might be interested in this type of Reiki and this type of symbols and this type of process. So if you know anybody, or you think somebody might be interested, direct them to this video or direct them to the website where I'll be posting this video, and let's have a conversation about it in a Google Hangout, and we'll see where you are in your personal development and whether that fits with what I'm doing. I'm going to be selective. I'm looking for 25 people, and that will be more or less it. at least for the first couple of years. Okay, so that's it for now. If you're interested, get in touch with me on Google+. I'm Dennis Barker. You can find me on Google+, or you can find me on Facebook, and you can find me on Twitter. I'm Dennis Barker on Twitter as well. Okay, so that's it for now. That's my thought processes.